Today we're going to learn about Flippity. It is a free tool that you can use to make both synchronous and asynchronous activities. Each activity has a demo, instructions, and a template, so that makes Flippity very easy to use and easy to learn. Please note that Flippity does not collect student scores or results, so you should have students submit a screenshot if you would like them to complete an activity for a grade. You can collaborate with other teachers by sharing your Google spreadsheets with them. They can then make a copy and make changes to generate their own activities. Okay, so here are some of the activities that you'll see on Flippity. There are the flashcards, which can generate a number of different activities, sort of like Quizlet. There's a quiz show. It's a trivia game show, a random name picker. You can screen share and students can see whose name gets picked. There's a scavenger hunt where they have to answer questions to unlock a series of locks. There's a typing test where you can create text and they have to type it, which is great for spelling practice. It also gives them the WPM, words per minute. There's a certificate quiz. You can create a multiple choice quiz, and at the end of the quiz, it will generate a certificate of completion for the student. Flippity also allows you to create bingo boards. So you can create a bingo board with all these terms, give the students a link, and each student who clicks on the link will get their own unique bingo board generated for them. Can also make a hangman game. So you can play this using screen share with the students. And if you don't like hangman, if it's too violent, they also have an apple picker version of it and a snowman version. And then lastly, we have the Flippity matching game, where you put your terms in a spreadsheet, it turns it into a matching game. Alright, so I'm going to go now and show you the Flippity website. Okay, so it's www.flippity.net, and we go here to the flashcards. Okay, so if we look, there's options. If we look at the flashcards first, you see each one here has demo instructions template. Okay, so let's look at the instructions. You can see they're very detailed. It gives you the template here. Okay, and demo, so you can see how it works. So actually, I'm going to show you my flashcards. Okay, so this is my template, and I have already put in my information. Okay, and you can see these are Spanish to English. So on the left side, I have my Spanish. I can select the audio so that it will pronounce the words correctly in Spanish. And then on this side, I put the other side of the flashcards. So there's many options you have here. This first one is just Spanish to English. You see the written word and can hear it. This next expression, on the opposite side, it has a YouTube video. Okay, so and this one has a picture, and this one has an animated image. Okay, so once you have all of your terms in your spreadsheet, you will click on File and Publish to Web. You have to do that first, or else your flashcards won't work. Okay, so once it's published, you go down to get the link here, and you click on that link. And this is what you would use to share this with your students. You give them this link here where you can see the flashcards. So here we have the Spanish. Okay, and my audio is off, so let's turn that on. Okay.
La vaca. Saltar sobre las hojas.
So if I turn this one over, there's a video, which is a dog that is jumping in the leaves. Okay. The next one, el pollito, we flip it over, there's a picture.
La cabra.
And for this one, there's an animated image. Okay, so you see that these are very, these flashcards can use all different types of media. Okay, it's a lot better than your typical flashcards. And you can even have the students make their own flashcards for a grade if you'd like. So whenever you put those words into that template, it automatically generates the flashcards. It generates this list. And similar to Quizlet, it has activities where you have to type in the English matching, where you move these around. It's not going to work because I'm screen sharing, but you get the idea. You can generate a word cloud, and then you also have access to all of these activities. Okay, we'll look at bingo here in a minute. The crossword is only for print, it can't be played online. We'll also be looking at the hangman, the matching game. Word search and word scramble are for print. Can also generate a quiz. Okay, so those are the flashcards. So let's go back to my handout here, and I'm going to show you the bingo. So for the bingo, it's pretty straightforward. Your spreadsheet is simply the terms and the alternate terms. Okay, so again, when you're finished, you would want to publish it. Okay, and then once it's published, you're going to click on Get the Link. Okay, so publish to web. Because if you don't publish it first, it won't work. So then we want to go and get our link. Okay, so you can decide if there's any of these that you want to shuffle. You can print or you can just play. Click that to generate a free space. You can use a QR code or just get this link, and that's what you would give to your students. They click on this. Okay, they click on the link and they get their own bingo board, and each bingo board is different. Okay, so say for example I call cuatro, they simply click on it and it puts the dauber on the space. So if you wanted to verify that they actually did their bingo board, you could have them do a screenshot or read back the terms to you. So that is the bingo, which I think it's awesome because it generates a unique card for each student. Okay, so those are flashcards.